Freddie Rubino here with information, afternoon information. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, bean and brew coffee and tea. I need Colombian right now. That's what I need right now. I'll show you how. We got this over here. I have a coffee maker that just grinds it and does everything. It does everything. It does your sister if you let it. So let me just tell you one thing. When you get to be my age, and people who a lot of my fans are around my age, you have to realize that sometimes you're tired. I'm fucking tired. Okay? So what I do is I get really good coffee. The promo code's right up there. You'd be crazy if you don't get it. And instead of taking Red Bull or pills or these herbs, a 50-cent cup of coffee perks you up. That's what I do. We got this. It does everything, this goddamn machine. Let me tell you something. If you love coffee as much as I do, go get yourself a really good coffee machine. Make yourself coffee every day, all day. And that's what I need. That's all you need. Maybe you take a multivitamin and coffee. Drink 2 or 3 cups a day. Don't drink decaffeinated. Get your goddamn blood going. Because I can tell you right around now, I get really tired. Long COVID, they call it. Okay? I didn't get vaxxed. I got the COVID, got over it, and I'm alive. Okay? Fuck you, Pfizer. And when I need something, I get... Now, sometimes this isn't enough, right? So what I do is I get the Colombian and I add more beans because I like a bigger cup of coffee. And I just pour some more beans in. That's it. And I make myself another cup of coffee. And then, all my Italian friends will agree with this. All these grinds left over, put them right around the tomato plants. It makes a great soil. And after a couple of years of grinds mixed in with the soil, your tomatoes have caffeine in them. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a nice, delicious cup of coffee. We'll catch up on some news, but I'm also hungry, so I'm going to make myself a little lunch while we talk about today's topics. There's something over here. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it's emoji. Oh, emoji! Okay, so there's my coffee. Look how beautiful that is. Let me see if you can see this. Look at that. It's got the steamed milk in it. All right, let's go over here. All right. Oh, that's all I need. A little pick-me-up. Okay? It's like your sister on the highway. You pick her up. Okay, so I got some leftover spaghetti. You know what one of my favorite things is leftover fried spaghetti. Let me get a fork. Now, I always tell my wife, I say, wife, I don't like when you get the leftover spaghetti and put it in with just a little sauce. I want it in the goddamn container with the same amount of sauce that I'm going to eat it with. Does she listen? No. Okay. That's a little too much. Okay? It's all over the counter. You lick your fingers. Don't wash your hands because that's good bacteria. All right, so I have some of the sauce. See? Look at this. And it fell on the floor. Up. Kiss it up to God, and it's good. See, you're learning a lot of things about a lot of things. All right, so now I mix some more sauce in. That's it. It doesn't have to be swimming in sauce, but for God's sake, put sauce in. Now, this is a meat sauce. My wife makes amazing meat sauce. Okay, and that's it. Look, beautiful. Now what we do is we heat up the pan. I don't know if you're not Italian, I don't know if you know about cold leftover spaghetti fried to a deliciousness this world might have never seen, and cold spaghetti. I don't know. It's in my blood. You know it's not in my blood? The Pfizer vaccine. Unvaxxed to the max. Fucking bastards. Anyway, I digress. Look at this. A few sips of Colombian, I'm already feeling better. Don't go to GNC. Don't get all the supplements. Buy a $10 bag of coffee. It comes to 50 cents a cup. Take a multivitamin, 2 or 3 cups a day. You'll be fine until your 80s. Now, I put some olive oil in it. Okay? You can be generous with it. Sometimes I like it greasy. Sometimes I like it greasy. That sounds like one of those videos in the back of the video store. Remember behind the curtain? Remember some like it greasy? I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm going to fry this up. This has to be hot. And how I test it is I put one strand in. Do I hear it? Those eggs are talking to me. You just throw it all in. Spread it out like it's your sister on the pool table. Okay, I'll move this forward so you can see what's happening. Okay, my wife's not here, so I can make a mess. And there it is, there it is. And you just let it sizzle. You're not selling the steak, you're selling the sizzle. You let it sizzle, you let it char to the burning point. Okay, so what's happening today? You tuned in for news too, right? Information. President Biden, after swearing to the American people that he will back Israel no matter what, has stopped giving them the arms and missiles and munitions to protect themselves against the scumbags in Palestine. Okay? So he's a liar. He went back on his word. However, what people don't realize is it already voted. They already passed a measure. And the measure said that you have to fund Israel. The money's there. He decides he's going to go against the will of the American people and stop it. You know why? Because of a few scumbag radicals that are protesting. And he went back on his word with Israel. Okay, so, you know what I feel about that? First of all, Israel's our greatest ally. So to lie to us and say that you were going to back Israel and then turn your back on them is a disgrace. Also, don't forget, we still have hostages there. He's taking the side of the people who are harboring our hostages and the hostage of Jewish children. Okay? 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. So, what does Freddie Rubino think of that? Now, you may think, I would be so incensed. Okay. Let it go another minute or two. I'd be so incensed, like, oh my God, he stopped giving these missiles to Israel when they need it the most. Do you know what I say? Let me give you a little background about me. I worked construction in New York 37 years. I worked in every building in New York, skyscraper. I worked on the Freedom Tower. I worked many times in the World Trade Center. I watched the second plane hit the World Trade Center, and I watched young Americans, women, children, fall 80 stories to their death during 9/11. Okay, I saw that. And you know what else I saw? I saw the Palestinians in Bay Ridge, the Palestinians in New Jersey, laughing it up. Woohoo! Your children are dying. Okay, now I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn it. Look, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it. Ah, look at that. See the char? Now you leave it on the other side and let it char again. And that's fried spaghetti. They were celebrating. Yay, your children are dying. Yay, your mother just fell 80 stores out of the Trade Center. Yay, your family was on a plane that just hit. I never forgot that. I never forgave them. I don't forget it. It's still right under my fucking skin. So the missiles that we pledged to Israel are called precision weapons. Because Biden said, I will not fund you if you just go in and attack and destroy the place. You must go in with the precision and just take out the bad guys like anybody could fucking do that. In Vietnam, we napalmed the whole fucking joint because there were 10 people in the field. Good. In Japan, we wiped out 10 city blocks with one bomb. In Germany, we destroyed the entire city of Dresden with firebombs. Everyone died. And now Israel has to go in with chopsticks and just pick out little fucking... I love. Now you withheld the precision bombs. Israel has no choice but to go in and fucking annihilate them. And don't give me this shit that it's just Gaza. It's just the Hamas. Nope. It's all of them. All of them that danced in the streets while our family and loved ones died. You know what? Fucking payback's my mother-in-law. Okay? Too fucking bad. Don't give them the precision. Now Israel has no choice but to fucking level the joint. Like I wanted him to do in the very beginning. Level the joint. So to me, I'm not fucking pissed at it. Oh, and there it is. In fact, I like it. I like it. This is the way it is. Now these fucking guys are gonna get bombed into oblivion. This fork is really fucking my whole show up. Okay, and there it is. My lunch. Fried spaghetti. And of course, while it's still hot, and before your wife comes home, you put a lot of grated cheese on it, because what happens is, it starts to melt right on top. Oh ho ho ho. This with a nice cup of coffee, and staring out my back door. It's like a Creedence Clearwater Revival. Look, I don't fuck around with the cheese. There's not a hint of cheese. There's not a hint. There's not a whisper. Okay? I hit you over the head with the cheese. That's the way I like it. And that's it. I made myself a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to rejuvenate myself with this. And I'm going to smile knowing that Israel now cannot precision bomb. And they're going to fucking decimate the scumbags that have plagued this planet for way too long. That's my stance. You don't fucking like it? Too bad. I remember 9/11. I don't care if you don't. I remember. And I want them all gone. They gotta go. They gotta go. I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Don't forget to buy the coffee. They fund all of this. And it's great, great coffee. And 10% off with the promo code. I will be at Catch a Rising Star, Princeton, New Jersey, this Saturday. Come on down. There's still a few tickets left. After that, I'll be in Rochester Comedy Club, a comedy on the Carlson, May 31st. And then in June, I will be at Piccolo Mundo in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Great dinner show. And then on Long Island, at one of the theaters, go to fredrubino.com for all the show information. You will see me live there. Come out and support me, and we'll talk about the spaghetti pie. It's crunchy on the outside and delicious. Spaghetti and sauce with a little meat in it on the inside. It's the perfect lunch. I don't know how people don't serve this for lunch in fancy restaurants. Love you guys. See you this Saturday, and I'll see you live at one of my shows.